What is up, guys? We are back. Today's video is going to be a bit different. Obviously, I know with most of my other videos we basically get straight into drifting or straight into the game. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Something we've never actually done on the channel, which is pretty much teach somebody how to actually tune their car and how to drift and all the other fancy stuff. But the key part of CarX Drift Racing 2 pretty much is like there is so much stuff you can do in this game that nobody's probably, well, people have probably already thought of it, but it's like this training ride, right? So we'll go on it, right? For example, right? I'll make my own track on this, right? So, right, I'm not gonna try and spin the tires. I gotta turn that down a bit because I got my earphones in, right? So I'm not gonna try and spin the tires, and I'm gonna try and show you where I'm gonna be drifting. So we'll start from where we just started. We'll come down here. We'll drift this corner. Oh, did not want to do that. Right, did not want to do that neither. So we'll come around here. Right, we won't do that because I'm only trying to show you right now. So I'll try and do this pretty fast, right? So we'll come down here. Oh, did not want to do that. Right. So when we get to this bit, right, here's the best part about it, right? We can hang a left, or we can continue straight down. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang a left, right? So I'm gonna drift that corner, right? I'm gonna come down here, drift this one, right? Preferably not now. Right. So we're gonna come down here. We'll do this little section here. Oh, it's got a nice little jump in it. All right, we're gonna turn the corner like this. We're gonna come around here. Gonna do this corner. Oh, then it's a really tight corner. Obviously, I just hit the wall for just the joys of it, I guess. All right. Then we're gonna come down here, hit that wall. Obviously, I'm not drifting it yet, but yeah. So I'm pretty much just showing you where I'm gonna be going on the track. So after I've done that section, I'm gonna come back up, right? I'm gonna go all the way over here. I'm gonna hit this section. I did not mean to drift it like that. We're gonna come around here, get the back end out a bit. There we go. Nice. We're gonna come up here. All right, we're gonna go around. We're gonna do this little fancy section here. Obviously, I'm just gonna get my back end out now because why not? Now, I'm doing this in manual, right? If you're not a manual person, then you don't need to do it in manual. Just do it in automatic. Like, don't get yourself out of your comfort box, right? Well, we're gonna come down here. But yeah, if you use automatic gears, continue using automatic gears. Like, don't make the change. I'm just trying something different. You know, it doesn't hurt to try something different. All right, so we're gonna come around that corner. We're gonna do that corner. Right, we're gonna come down here into this little sharp S bend, I guess you could say. All right, and then we're gonna come back out here. Oh, right, so we're gonna come out here. Right, and then we're gonna go back this way, and we're gonna go back up here. All right, I'm gonna drop it down to third. Obviously, as I said, I'm just trying something different. You don't have to do this. The training ride itself, though, it's something different. You know, like you can make your own track, which is what I've pretty much been doing. You know, I burnt myself out trying to do like tuning videos and stuff. I've recently done all of them. Well, I haven't done the tuning videos, but I've retuned all of my cars since the new update messed all of my stuff up. My tunes never worked, like with the wheels and everything, they never worked, right? So back to this, right? We're gonna come back all the way up here. We're gonna miss that bend again where we turned right. We're gonna come all the way up here. I gotta drop it down a bit, right? Because this is gonna take a bit too long. Alright, this video is gonna be a lot longer than expected. So if you've come for a short video, then I'd advise not watching this video and obviously just wait till the next CarX video, which I don't know when that's gonna be. Because obviously I'm trying to get PUBG out, I'm trying to get World of Tanks out, I'm trying to go back to my roots. You know, when I first started this channel, it was World of Tanks, PUBG, CarX Drift Racing. Not CarX Drift Racing 2, but yeah. Somewhere along the lines, CarX Drift Racing 1 kinda, oh dear. CarX Drift Racing 1 never had this, it doesn't have the stuff that you can do in CarX Drift Racing 2. Like customizing your own car and making it better and things like that. Hang on a sec, guys. Right, so we've been going for 6 minutes now, right? You get the idea, right? So we're gonna apparently get all the way back to the top, right? So I will see you when we get back to the top. Okay, guys, we're back at the start. Obviously you know where we're going with the track and everything, right? So there's no need to actually do that right now because, well, it's something else that I want to show you right now. So it's pretty much how to, like, how do you tune your cars, right? So so this isn't a tune video, well, it's not a fully built tune video, but yeah, this is my actual tuned car, so you're actually going to get to see the tune before the video is actually released. So yeah, but basically pretty much, right, what you want to do, I should probably heighten that a bit more, so we'll go 8, I reckon. No, that's not going to do it. You know what, we could probably do 80. There we go, right. So that's going to have to go to 70 then. 70, that's going to have to go to 7.0. Okay, right, so that's not going to do much to my car, right? But pretty much, there's this nice little thing called air pressure, right? So for my front wheels, I keep the air pressure low, but the spring's stiff. Right, and for the rear, I keep the rear wheels stiff, the rear wheels high in pressure, but I keep the rear springs obviously loose. Whereas my front springs are really tight. What this does is it pretty much means you basically counterbalancing. So pretty much you're compensating for what you've done to the front in the rear, and you're compensating for what you've done in the rear to the front. So if you've gone soft in the front, you want to go hard with the tires. If you went right, I said that wrong. Right. So if you've got soft wheels in the front, you're gonna want to go stiff suspension for the front. If you went hard instead of spongy for the wheels, the air pressure, sorry, in the rear, you're gonna want a bouncy suspension for the rear. It doesn't really matter about your front axis width or anything, you know. That doesn't matter. It depends what you're going for. If you're going for overall control, which is pretty much what most of my cars are, just they're based on control. Like I'll give you a quick glimpse, right? So we'll hit first, right? We'll hit second. We'll hit third, right? Look, my cars are pretty much they're just built on handling. You know, whereas most people go for straight up speed and crazy angles. Mine's all about control and finding the sweet spots and all the other good stuff. Like, you can still drift pretty well with said tune that I've got. As I said, I wouldn't normally run manual, but I chose manual just for the simple fact of me doing the little starter thing at the beginning of the video. I will actually show you me drifting in a second, but as you can see, you know, if you've got hard wheels, you're going to want spongy suspension for the rear or front, depending on if you went wherever you went, spongy wheels. So spongy wheels, stiff suspension. Hard wheels, spongy suspension. You get what I'm saying? So you basically counterbalance. You counterbalance what you're doing, and it makes it a lot better. Also, with the bumps on this track, if you've got a really spongy rear suspension, it will do this. See, your car won't jump in the air and cause you to lose your drift. But yeah, right, that being said, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to go back to Cami Roads where we will do the drift. And I won't be in manual, I'll be in automatic. Okay guys, we're back, right? I'm now in automatic and we're gonna pretty much follow the same line as we did before, right? So as you can see, the drifting itself, it's an art, you know, and you've got to have your car the right way, otherwise it's just not going to drift, and it's probably going to hit a load of walls. I'm probably going to hit a load of walls right now, but yeah, you know, I'm not the best drifter in this game, you know, and I don't claim to be. You know, that's what other people's there for, you know, the people that do the leaderboards and stuff like that. I do have world records in the actual chart itself, but you know, I haven't really tried to get them any better. I kind of gave up with the whole world records when people started drifting stupidly. Like, drifting's not about drifting from one side of the track back over to the other and then like doing that before you've even hit the corner. That's not drifting. That's just getting a high score before you've even hit the corner. It's a high multiplier bonus. That's what a lot of people do it for. And obviously it's not really great. It sucks. You know, it's things like that. It's what ruins the game, because people just go out of the way just to get a high multiplier bonus, to get a high score. And it's to get noticed on the leaderboards, but all you're doing is really showing people how you manage to get the high multiplier bonus. Like, to me, I'd rather just drift normal, and if I get on the leaderboards for drifting normal, I get on the leaderboards for drifting normal, you know. If I don't, I don't. It's part of the game. I'm sure somewhere along the line, I will be on the leaderboards for drifting normal. And if I'm not, then I'm not going to lose no sleep over it, you know. I do love the game, but sometimes I kind of think people just destroy it with how they drift and the things they do. So I kind of stopped caring eventually. I stopped putting money into the game, and yeah. But as you can see, you know, it's all about control. And if you've got the knack of control, then you're gonna be able to drift any of these tracks without any problems. And I just got lag. Right, so I just hit a lag spike right there. The game's been doing that a lot recently since the update. I don't know what for, but obviously there's a bug somewhere in the system or something stupid like that. But I'm sure they'll work it out. You know, they've been great on updating all of the players on the Facebook page and everything. But yeah, so as you can see, I've pretty much drifted the whole of Cami Roads right now. I'm just making my way back up to the top, and then we'll probably go back to the garage, and that will probably be it. But no, like tuning your cars is one thing, but learning the track is another. Like, you can tune your car to be an absolute beast, but if you don't know the track, then that car's not going to be a beast on that track. It's like if you tuned it to be good on the parking lot, the first ever track configuration you get, and like you haven't practiced on Cami Roads or LA Block or any other, like Red Rock, then you know, and you go into that track with your tuned car, it's probably not going to perform as good as what it did in the parking lot, you know, because you've possibly, oh dear, 360, you've possibly tuned the car to that track, and you've got used to that track, so you're drifting like a beast on it. But you come to Cami Roads, and all of a sudden your beast tune that you had is not beast anymore, so you start messing with it, and you get used to another tune, and then you try to go back to the old tune that you had, and it just goes down the drain real fast, you know. Like, I don't think I've ever changed my tune for one track. Like, I don't have loads of configurations for one car. I've just got the one, like the one configuration, and it goes great for all the tracks, because I learn the tracks. Like, I sit there for like hours on end using this training ride, and just messing around like I'm doing now. You know, just drifting casually around the track and trying to find the best lines. You know, all of this is easy to do. It's fun. This is what makes the game better, in my personal opinion. You know, I got tired of just doing the same track over and over again. I wanted to do something different, something that wasn't like an actual track. Like, that full track you can't do on any of these configurations. Like, it's just not there. But you go to training, and bam, you've got the full track. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my best advice for if you're tuning your cars and stuff is, I run hard tyres in the rear, spongy suspension. In the front, I run soft tyres, but I run hard suspension. So I counterbalance my suspension with my tyres. And for the tracks, to get used to the tracks, just hit the training ride, you know. Heck, use the street tyres, you know, they last longer than any of the other tyres, believe it or not. Yeah, it's got like 300 tread wear. It wears out slowly, and has an average amount of grip. It's not as great as the semi-slick tyres, I'll give it that, but it's there, you know what I'm saying? It's there, it's something that's good. But yeah, if you guys want to know more about how to tune your cars, or maybe a tutorial on the different things, let me know in the comments. Go ahead, click the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and don't forget to click the bell icon. This is like post notifications. Sometimes it changes colors, sometimes it doesn't. You just gotta be the odd, well, the lucky person, I guess. Yeah, don't forget to comment as well. Comment and then let me know what you want to see, things like that. It lets me know, you know, and then I can update it, and I can bring different videos to you. It makes it all a lot more fun. With that being said, guys, I am Ryzen. I will see you in the next video. Peace.